So I've seen a pretty big 20% spike in the player count of Retro Tower Defense ever since these new updates been rolling out. Whenever the player count increases, obviously there's going to be more new players. So I'm going to make this video an entire new player guide, and it's just going to include all of the basics, like what you need, what are the best towers, the heroes, and basically what you need to know before you truly get started in Retro Tower Defense. So I'm going to start the video off with a little quick strategy guide to give you about 4,000 ticks per hour. And whenever you see a ticks per hour or anything else per hour, it usually means with 3x speed. Unless it states that it's with 2x speed, it's going to be 3x speed most of the time. And go to this timestamp if you want to skip the strategy guide. So first you're going to want to pick casual mode. And then, all you need is Bloxer and Doombringer. Don't mind the other heroes I have. I'm not going to be using those. Place 2 Bloxers down right there. And then get a total of 8 Bloxers. And then after that, get 1 Doombringer. And then you're going to want to upgrade him 2 times. And then you're going to want to upgrade a lot of your Bloxers. And that's basically the whole strategy. You just gotta spam Bloxers down and then max them out. But don't do what I did. I tried to spam as much Bloxers as I could while just not using my money. And then I let a couple enemies leak by, but I still won, so it should work the same way. And then you're gonna die from the Santa boss. And then you're gonna get these rewards. And you get about 3,300 ticks per hour, and that's pretty good, especially for the starter towers. Anyone can do this without relying on luck from the summons. Now I'm going to be actually giving tips now instead of strategies. And let's start on what are some of the best towers, like epics and legendaries here. So the best epic I would say is Bloxy-Cola and the Rocket Tower. Rocket provides great DPS, and the Bloxy-Cola provides great range support. And as for legendaries, something like Poison or Bling Bacon or Helperbot being the best one, obviously, because he is the best support in the game, and you can't really beat most of your games without him. Well, not most. You really can't beat any hard or anything harder than hard mode without Helperbot. So Helperbot is one of the towers you're supposed to be looking for, and also Helperbots and Bloxy-Colas boost all stack up to a certain amount of maximum percentage. I don't really know the maximum percentage, but they do get maxed out at a certain percentage. So just you gotta know that. And some of the maps that the community loves are Santa's Workshop. That is my personal favorite hard map. I use that for whenever I was new. I used Santa's Workshop. I did it on hard mode. Santa's Workshop, really easy, really it gives decent rewards, I guess. It's the best hard mode map. And then once you get better, then you should probably switch to Raving Raceway, as it gives more money and it's not all too much harder. So those are the maps you're probably going to be wanting to go for. You can either start on Santa's Workshop on its casual mode. I'm pretty sure it should be doable, just because it's a really easy one-lane map. It has a ton of curves as well, so you can get really good tower placements in there. And as for the best heroic, there really isn't a best heroic because they all have their roles, like AoE and single target, which are the basic ones. But for the best heroic for solo, it's definitely got to be 4x4, Dusakar, and Jane Doe. They are really good heroics for solo. I'm pretty sure Mech is also pretty good. He's currently in the Endless Shop right now, and the Endless Battle Pass. Oh, my bad. The Endless Battle Pass. And if you don't have him, check out my video that literally just uses the most basic heroes in Heroic Path to get Mech 4. It gets 4,000 an hour. And then back to the tip video. The reason Dusakar, Jane Doe, and Forex are one of the best heroics for solo is Jane Doe has the best solo target, so you do not really need a starter tower. You can use Jane Doe, and it would evaporate basically almost everything in its path for the first early waves. And then 4x, he can hit 2 enemies at once, which is basically AoE, but a single target. And then he also has this hollow sword, which he spams, which basically gives him double the DPS, and also hits more enemies and has a little bigger range. So 4x really good. And then Dusakar, he summons high HP Ghost Summoner. He just summons Ghosts down both of the lanes if it is a double lane map, but if it's a single lane, that's where he does really good on. Because he rushes them down on a single path, and that basically evaporates everything in touch with a Tormented Soul. If you do have him, you know what a Tormented Soul is. It has a lot of HP, and it's really only good for the matches. It's not good for Endless. You do not want to use Dusakar on Endless for its damage. You only use it for its support, because it gives 30% more damage to everyone in its range, and it also slows down all enemies by 40% also in its range, so it's a really good support slash DPS guy. And then I have one last tip for the beginner players here. You need to do the battle passes. You need to get that tier 4 in the battle pass, because if you don't, you're basically missing out on a free tier 4 hero, and also that's a free tier 4 hero. Like, why would you not want to go for a free tier 4 hero? It's literally the best decision you could make, even if it is hard and grindy. In the long run, it's super duper worth it, and it only takes about like 9 hours to finish the Endless Pass right now for the Mech 4. So if you don't have the Mech 4, go onto my channel, and you could easily find a video for 4,000 coins per hour, which would make it about 8 hours long total in grinding. So that is the end of my tips for Retro Tower Defense. I try to give the best tips I could, but if there is anything I did wrong, make sure to tell me in the comments.